Hey guys, my name is Pranisha Rizal, and today the chapter. I'm going to read chapter 6 from BTS fan fiction It's Hard to Be a Hero by Niram. So let's get into it. Kangshun struck Taehyung. Chapter 6. Kangshun struck Taehyung directly in his stomach. Judging from the size of Kangshun's biceps, it must have hurt badly. But Taehyung didn't show any sign of pain at all. I was still facing his back as he loosened his arm from my grip. Run so that a little bit time passes by and Mr. Jung comes back, he whispered and walked to the other eliminated players. Kangshun looked at Yishin, who gave him a wink. Taehyung looked back at me, smiling. He took a ball from the floor and came slowly closer. Shouldn't it be came closer slowly? Anyway. I don't really like hurting pretty girls, he whispered as he played with the ball in his hands. He lifted his right arm, going in shooting position. Sorry. What did she offer you? Money? I asked him. His smile faded away. Suddenly a pair of hands grabbed my arms from behind and held them so tightly that I couldn't move them. I turned my head to see Yishit in the corner of my eye. Go ahead, Kangjun, she shouted. Kangjun was ready to shoot the ball in my stomach. Yeah, go ahead, Kangjun, I repeated what Yishin said. Go ahead and hurt someone to earn money. Go ahead, I said smoothly. The crowd of the students watching us became silent, listening to us. Kangjun looked directly in my eyes. What are you waiting for? Yishin squealed. Yeah, go ahead, I said calmly, looking in his eyes. Kangshan broke the eye contact and shot the ball. I closed my eyes immediately. I I opened them a second later to see that Kangshan threw the ball on my feet, lightly. You're eliminated, transfer student, he said, hiding a smile. He came closer and loosened Yishin's grip from my arms so I could free myself. I think I know where this is going. A love triangle, isn't it? I know it's a love triangle. Yishin stood there, open-mouthed. Kangchun hit her arm lightly. Close your mouth. Our team won the game. Thank you, I whispered to him as I walked away. I went to the dressing room, although gym class didn't end yet. I decided to spend the rest of the time there. I sat down for a few seconds. I'm proud of myself. The bell rang and it was finally time for lunch. I didn't eat lunch nor dinner yesterday. I was too hungry to hide in the restroom this time. I slowly made my way to the canteen and got in line. The food on my tray didn't look very appealing. I looked through the whole canteen and found an empty table at last. I seated myself there in the hope of not being noticed by anybody. This day was already troubled enough. I couldn't bring myself to try the greenish brown porridge on my food, and just decided to remain with an empty stomach. I took a sip of water to appease my thirst. I let my eyes wander through the canteen. Bored, I saw Kang Jun, who was sitting at a table with four other boys, fooling around. I heard a lot of laughter from another table. I turned my head to the other direction to see a table with a lot of people. They were laughing non-stop. A girl was the center of all that. Yishit. Who else? But there was something besides Yishit that caught my attention. It was the food which was served on the table. Gimbap, rice, and loads of side dishes. My mouth was watering and my stomach started growling. I pushed my foot tray aside and placed my forehead on the table, listening to my stomach growling. "That's my seat," I heard someone saying. I raised my head to see Taehyung. "It seems like you tend to take my seats." I placed my head on the table again. "Please seat yourself somewhere else," I said, "just for today." He placed his backpack on the table and sat down on the seat opposite to me. I raised my head once again and faced him. "I have a lot of questions to ask you." "Just eat and talk later, I'm tired," he replied. "Taehyung," I said shyly. He responded as he unzipped his backpack, not looking at mine. "Do you have food?" He raised his head slightly and looked at me as he took out a sandwich from his backpack. "As you can see. Why?" He took a bite. "Want some?" "Just one bite." I gulped my eyes and wanted to his sandwich. He already ate the half of his sandwich. "Come on," I said desperately. He smiled as he took the last bite. "Are you kidding me?" My expression was blank. He started laughing quietly as he took out another sandwich from his backpack. "Knew it!" "Calm down," he said as he handed it to me. My eyes widened. "Thank you." I unpacked the sandwich and was about to take a bite, but raised my head instead. "Why are you so nice all of a sudden? We agreed to talk another time, remember?" I nodded and started eating. "You owe me tomorrow's lunch," he said, watching me eat. What? Well, let's see the next chapter. Chapter 7. "Shut up, please," I muttered to myself as I turned off my alarm clock. I stood up from my bed to get ready for school. "Good morning, punk," my father greeted me as I entered the kitchen. "Morning," I replied, half asleep. I took out some bread to prepare today's lunch. "What are you doing?" Father asked as he took a sip of coffee. "Lunch at school sucks. I'm preparing some sandwiches." "Are you going to work today? If not, we could cook dinner together like we used to do before." "Would be nice." I gave him a warm smile. I packed the finished sandwiches in my backpack, gave my dad a kiss on his cheek and left. Going down the street, I noticed a girl with the same uniform as me walking in front of me. Taking a closer look, I realized that it's hairy, that's flawed. I walked faster to overtake her, so I could avoid to look at her. "Mirai," she stopped behind me. I stopped for a moment and turned my head to face her. I folded my arms, giving her a judging gaze. "What is it?" "Don't you have something to tell me?" She raised an eyebrow. I really don't want to curse so easily in the morning." "I heard what happened in the gym class. What did you offer Kangshul? Why did he let you go like that?" She bended her arm. "Mind your own business. Kangshul's business is my business. That's how it works between couple." "Couple, whoa, I didn't see that coming." "Then go and ask him. I have no idea." I turned around and continued walking. "Hey, I'm not done talking yet," I heard her calling behind me. I plugged my headphones in and ignored her. What the hell is wrong with this girl? I thought she would apologize. I put my hands in my pocket and hummed along to the song I was listening to. Suddenly, someone tapped my shoulder and turned around to see a man standing in front of me. "Ajashi," I said happily and bowed as I realized it was our housekeeper. "Are you feeling better? I heard you were sick." "Yes, yes, don't worry." He gave me a warm smile. "I see you're going to school. Hurry, don't be late. I'll see you at home then." "Nah," I said and bowed again. I walked down the hallway as I heard someone calling my name. Sung Mirashi, our homeroom teacher, Mrs. Yang, was waiting for me in front of the classroom. I stopped in front of her. Yes, you requested to sit somewhere else a few days ago, didn't you? Yes, I did. There's only one empty seat in the last row. Is that okay? Of course, thank you. I smiled and bowed. Mrs. Yang went inside the classroom, followed by me. She pointed at a seat at the back of the class. I bowed again and went to the last row. I noticed that Taehyung's seat is only 2 seats away from mine. I placed my books on the table, set my backpack aside and sat down. Seems like I got a new seatmate. I turned my head to see Kangshun, who sat down on the seat next to me and gave a smile. Kangshun, I folded my hands. Yeah? Why did you help me last time? I came straight to the point. Let's talk another time. He pointed at Hiri unobstructively. I don't know how to pronounce that. All right. 10 minutes after class began, Taehyung entered the room. Nobody except me was paying attention to him, as if being late was something totally normal. Our eyes met and he smiled slightly. I guess he's happy to be able to see the board again. All of you should be able to solve. Our homeroom teacher talked continuously. Gosh, this subject was so easy, I got bored. I placed my head on the table and closed my eyes until the end of the next lesson. I was extremely unmotivated and casually did the same for the following lessons. The bell rang and it was finally lunchtime. I packed my books. I hope you didn't forget your debt. Someone nudged my head from behind. I turned to my head to see Taehyung behind me. Debt, I rubbed the area on my head. He nudged. Today's lunch. Oh yeah, I stood up. Let's go to the canteen first. We went to the canteen and sat down at the same table as the day before. Here, I handed him one of the sandwiches I prepared and watched him carefully as he took his first bite. How does this taste? A few seconds later, he waited a few seconds and answered, It's edible. Edible? Are you serious? I raised my voice a little. Uh, it'll. There should be an L over there. Calm down, Hulk. It's just an ordinary sandwich. Rolling my eyes, I decided to ignore his rudeness and change the topic. Let's talk. I took a bite of my sandwich as well. We decided to talk another time, right? It's another time right now. Ooh, flirting, huh? I don't want to. I don't like talking while eating. Come on. Nope. But I attempted to speak but was cut off. Are you on your period or why are you so annoying today? Silence came over us until we finished eating. Considering your mood swings, it seems like you're the one who is on a period. I muttered. So that's it for today. Um, Next time I'll be reading chapter 8. I'll be reading from chapter 8. My battery, the battery of my laptop is very low and well, the electricity is gone, so I guess I'll end it here. I'll end it here. Thank you for watching. Hope you guys liked the video and share it and do subscribe to my channel. Bye.